Small creators are actually blowing up on YouTube super easy. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you how. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving you 5 different reasons on why you should start creating content on YouTube right now. Like, don't waste any time, don't slow up, make sure you're being consistent. Like, this year is the year. This is your year. And I promise you, for a lot of people, there was so many different waves that have happened in the past couple years, right? We saw TikTok come, that was a wave. Then TikTok Shop came, that was another wave. We had Facebook Reels come, that was another wave. We had Instagram Reels and bonuses come, that was another wave. We had YouTube all of this time, but you know, they just now starting to do different things with monetization. We are in another wave right now, and if we don't capitalize on it, it's just gonna pass us by like the other ones did. So this year, I'm saying to myself that, I'm saying it to you guys, but I'm also saying it to myself as well, because you know, I'm only human. We're gonna focus, we're gonna tap in, we're gonna do what we need to do, because we're gonna make this money this year, and it's not gonna be no more playing. Now we're gonna be able to reclaim our time, we're gonna be able to do the things that we want to do, so that way we don't have to stress out about extra stuff. So I wrote a couple different reasons down on my handy dandy cute little phone. Y'all see this cute little thing? Isn't that adorable? Like, oh my goodness. But yes, so I wrote a couple little things down. I wrote about 5 different things down. So if you see me looking down, that's gonna be the reason why. So number 1, YouTube's focus on small creators. YouTube continues to invest in features that help small creators gain visibility, such as improved search algorithms, shorts monetization, and recommendations that favor niche content. Okay, guys, that's something serious. Okay, let's just start off with the small features that help creators gain visibility, right? The improved search algorithms. A lot of these people are saying, steal my title, steal my title, steal my title, steal my title, because it's working. What I noticed is that if you find a title and the title is working, it's a small creator and it has a lot of views, you can take that title and you can reword it in so many different ways to make multiple videos talking about, well, I guess on my page I'm going to be talking about YouTube, making money, things like that, but you can be able to reuse these videos in different ways to talk about different things that are similar to the same exact main topic, if that makes sense. So maybe we're using YouTube is super easy. Anybody can make money. On the next video, we'll do you can make money on YouTube. It's actually easy. Then you can use another name like it's actually easy to be a creator on YouTube. Then you could use make money now on YouTube. It's a no-brainer. I don't know, but it's different little keywords. You feel what I'm saying? And now in each one of these videos, you're going to be able to give different descriptions and different pieces of information that maybe you've gotten from other videos on YouTube, or maybe you've learned from your own self-work. Maybe you've learned from your own trial and error a lot of this information in order to tell others. But no matter what, you providing people with this information is going to be able to help them hopefully not make the same mistakes that you may have or may not have, so that way they can move further in their content creation journey as well. The next one is shorts monetization. Oh my goodness, guys. I was wondering when YouTube was gonna monetize shorts. Like, honestly, I think it's amazing to be able to get shorts monetized, even though you couldn't necessarily make them long at first. Now YouTube is allowing you to make longer shorts, which means now you can put more ads on there. Not saying that you should, but now you can put more ads on there, and now you can have another way of making income if you are one of those people who don't like to make long form content, or maybe you're not ready to make the long form content. You know, I think I need to make a video about preparation for all of this stuff, because to be real, you got to do a whole setup. Right now I'm sitting at my desk. I got my panel light over here in the corner. I got my MacBook right here down here at my screen, what you see me looking at. Okay, I got my tripod up here with my phone on it that I'm recording on. I got my other phone right here that I'm looking at my notes that I took today. And of course I gotta have my water. And I always come equipped with some lip gloss, because you know, when you're doing all this talking, your lips might get a little dry. So you gotta have a little something. But you know, I've got a whole setup here. And if you're not willing to get a setup, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, you can always just turn your phone camera on and start recording. That's cool, it's fine. But as time goes by and you call yourself wanting to take content creation seriously, that means you're a boss, straight up. You want to be a full-time content creator? That means you want to be a boss. That means you want to have your own business, because that's exactly what you have to treat this as. You can't keep walking around with your phone thinking that you're gonna become a multi-millionaire on YouTube just recording off your phone. That's cool and all. The only reason I'm even using my phone right now is because I lost my camera. I literally have no idea where it's at, and I just been trying to see if I know where it's at. Like, I have to finish looking in a couple more places in my house. I don't want to buy another camera just to find my camera in here somewhere, because I would be like, first of all, cameras are super expensive. I'm gonna tell y'all. And I think I may do another video talking about different cameras and how they work and stuff like that. But cameras are super expensive. So I don't wanna go and buy a whole nother camera and if my camera is here at the house. So I definitely wanna, you know, look for that a little bit more before I go out to buy another one. But you know, you do have to have a setup. I don't recommend using a ring light. I recommend using a panel light, because it gives you like that soft light exposure versus just that little circle that goes around, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you have a ring light, it's fine. Like, it's not gonna be life or death, but you know, I'm just telling you the stuff that I like to use. And I'll probably do another video of my setup as well, so that way you guys can have an idea. But the next one that we're going to talk about is the recommendations that they favor niche content. So if you're like me, maybe you wanted to start off as a lifestyle content creator, which is something that I've been I started lifestyle content creating back in 2014. So I've been making content for over 10 years now. And I've been on social media since I was 11, maybe 10 or 11. Because I've been doing social media since MySpace came out, literally since MySpace came out. So, you know, and now I am 29. Oh my God, I don't even want to say it out loud, but it's fine. It's fine. Life is not about your age, it's about your life experiences. So this is my last year in my 20s, and I told myself, like, girl, you're gonna be a millionaire before you turn 30. You're going to be a millionaire before you turn 30. And it's so crazy how full circle things come back around, because now here I am trying to do my YouTube full time. Sorry guys, my phone had to unlock it. It's crazy how full circle things come around, because now here I am trying to do my YouTube full time once again. So I'm really excited about the journey, and I'm also excited to be taking you guys on the journey. But I also know that in order for me to be able to do my lifestyle content on my channel, not this one, but on my Soy Jennifer Ann channel, that means I have to build my audience. I have to show people my personality through the content and through the value that I'm gonna provide. So if you're one of those people like me and you wanna be a lifestyle content creator, figure out what type of value can you provide other people first. What would be your niche, right? What are you gonna talk about more than anything? Because that way you can incorporate your lifestyle within your education. That way you can incorporate your lifestyle within your content, right? Now you're getting the best of both worlds, and it's making it a lot easier, okay? Now for number 2, rise of AI tools for content creation. AI-powered tools make video editing, scripting, and SEO optimization easier for small creators, reducing the time and effort needed to produce high-quality content. Hello? Did somebody mention CapCut? Because CapCut is my best friend, and it's yours too if you just download it and try. Hello? Did anybody mention Canva? Because Canva is gonna be your best friend too if you just try it. CapCut and Canva both have free versions. They have AI already integrated in it. You can use so many different things in order to make it happen. Sorry you guys if my phone is shaking. Legend is over here tapping my table.
Sorry.
And it's okay. But yeah, so it's a couple different things. I mean, you can use AI for literally anything. Oh my goodness, y'all. ChatGPT. Now, I'm not saying rely on AI for everything. Okay, that's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is that if you're looking for some type of inspo, or you're looking to, I don't know, get a template for your thumbnail or whatever, like, AI is amazing. And it'll give you the stuff that you need in order to build your brand and your business and all of that. Maybe you don't even know what's best for you. Say you're somebody and you want to be a content creator, you don't know what type of content you want to make, but you know there's a whole bunch of things that you have a good time doing, right? I would say go on ChatGPT. The more information you provide it, the better it's going to be able to give you the information back, right? So maybe I will say, hey Chat, I'm Jennifer, I'm 29 years old, I'm a mom of 2, and I love being able to work out each and every day. I also help out with a company called Pomsky Therapy, and I help do yoga and Pilates events with puppies, with these little cute little adorable Pomsky puppies, pretty much every Sunday and some Saturdays as well, in Miami. I also love doing fun things with my kids. I love cooking. I love doing fun activities with them. We love reading together. We do a lot of yoga, meditation, mindfulness. We love journaling. We're just a creative family. We love skating, swimming, so many different things. If I were to make a YouTube channel, what would be the best type of YouTube channel that I could make that in the long run would bring me the most money and the most revenue, and that would help and would have the highest impact on people? What would that be? And then it'll tell me something. But you see, that wasn't just 2 sentences like, hey Chat, my name is Jennifer and I want to make content on YouTube. I like talking about lifestyle content. What should I make? It's not going to be able to really tell you the best answer because it doesn't know enough about you. So that goes back to me saying the more you give it, the more it's going to give you. So don't be slim with the information that you provided, okay? And my favorite part about ChatGPT is that each conversation that you have with it, it remembers the whole thing. So you can always go back and be like, oh, well, what should my next, content be for tomorrow based on the information that you know about me for YouTube long form or YouTube short or an Instagram reel or whatever. And like I said, don't rely fully on ChatGPT because you're your own person and every single person in this world is different. We all have different personalities. We all have different ways of life. So don't just come on here and be generic and try to be like someone else, because people are going to see that that's not authentic to who you are as a person, and it's not going to let them watch it. People don't want to watch you if you're not being authentic. Like, let's just be honest. People want real people these days, which brings me into my next topic, which is shift toward authentic and relatable content, right? Audiences are moving away from overly polished corporate style videos and favoring real, relatable creators who share personal experiences, tutorials, and behind the scenes content. Speaking of behind the scenes content, y'all, like I said, I think I really need to do a video of how I do my setup when I'm at home because, every day is different and obviously I'm getting better. Like I added my little leaves over here for a little razzle dazzle, a little sprinkle. I added my little stuff in and it's cool. It gives me a cute little vibe. And greenery is always good. Greenery always promotes growth. It promotes health. It promotes happiness. And it says, I'm ready to go. Straight up. That's what it says. And so that's why I kind of wanted to incorporate it into my background. And as you see, my background is very basic. I'm literally sitting in a chair. I don't really have nothing up on the wall. And I didn't even have this tree over here to begin with. I just now added this little tree over here. So you can make content with nothing if you don't have it. If you live in an apartment complex and you don't feel comfortable making content in your house, go to your leasing office and make content. If you live in a place where you don't feel comfortable making content in your leasing office or at your home, go to a co-working space that's in your city to make content. If you live in a place where you don't even know, maybe you're like me and you're from a little small town in Alabama where maybe they don't have any co-working spaces out there, because I know stuff like that happens too. Guess what? Go to your car and make the content. Don't be driving because you don't want to get demonetized, but go to your car and make the content. Go to a friend's car and make the content. Go to your break room at work. Be creative, because if you want to be a full-time content creator, you gotta, 1, find a way to make it happen. 2, make the sacrifices necessary to make it happen. And 3, be consistent. I'm trying my hardest to be consistent. I really want to post a video every single day. I want to post one video every single day, and I want to do it on multiple pages. Right now, I have 3 YouTubes that I've created. I have this one, which is Create Her Wealth Society. I have my main one that I had already started. I have over 2,000 something subscribers at the moment, and that one is Soy Jennifer Ann, SoyJenniferAnn. So feel free to check that one out as well. And then I have another YouTube channel that I named Tech and Chill Podcast, because on that channel, well, let's start with this one. On this channel, I'm talking about growing on YouTube, selling digital products, making money online, helping women to generate income, because a lot of us are single moms here, and a lot of times we want to be able to spend time with our children, and we literally can't because we're working all day long every day, and by the time we get off work, we're exhausted just to have to come home and try to still cook dinner, just to have to try to go over homework and all that other stuff. Imagine that we could make content and we could be able to, sorry guys, imagine that we can make content and we could be able to remove working the 9 to 5. Now when our children got out of school, we already made our content this morning. It took 30 minutes. And if you're like me, well, 20 minutes. And if you're like me and you got 3 channels, that's an hour a day making content. You spend 1 hour to make 3 20-minute videos, and then you spend another hour editing those 3 20-minute videos, and then you schedule them out to post. Wow, now you just made 3 videos in one day. You're good to go for your channels. Now you got time to clean up the house. Now you've got time to cook dinner or go grocery shopping or do your yoga and Pilates, do your mindfulness, do your now you got time to do everything you want to do. So that way when your kids get home, you can have time to go over homework. That way you can have time to go on field trips. That way you can homeschool if you want to homeschool. My kids been in private school since forever, and all I ever wanted for them to do, well, first of all, being where I'm from, if you're in a private school, it's like, oh my gosh, what did your parents do? You know what I'm saying? Maybe in South Florida it's not the same. I've learned that maybe in one city something may be a certain type of way, but when you move to a different city, it could be the opposite. Like in Alabama, a lot of us girls love wearing Coach, and in Florida, I feel like, at least with the people, and I'm not saying that the people that I hang around are very materialistic, but just the culture out here in Miami, if you walk around with a Coach bag and it's so cute and people see it and it don't say CC for Coco Chanel, they might look at you a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's not anything personal or anything like that, because I love Coach, but I also love Coco Chanel too. You know, I can definitely do both, you know, but there's a time and a place for everything. Honestly, I just want to be able to show people all the opportunities and possibilities that's out there for them. So right now, you know, even with my kids being in school, and that's something that I always wanted them to be able to do, as we continue to grow, we realize that we want different things in life that maybe we didn't want before. And so now my biggest mission is to be able to reclaim my time so I can get my kids out of the school system, because I'm not saying it's trash, but y'all already know what's going on with the school system right now. I'm a Black woman in America, and my children, they're Puerto Rican, but they are Black as well. And I want them to be able to see life in a different way, and I want to be able to afford for me to take my children to different countries so they can learn about our history, so they can learn about life, and so they can learn about all things business in general, and also learn how to network and socialize even more, because school for me was the worst time in my entire life. You know how some people always say like, oh, if I could rewind time and start back over, I would. I absolutely would not. Going through my adolescence and my childhood and dealing with all the kids that were in my school was horrible. It was the worst experience that I ever had in my entire life, and I will never ever want to do it ever again. I hated school with everything in my spirit, and I was always so much more advanced than the students that were in my class. Even though I took a lot of college classes when I was in like middle school and high school, I just felt like they couldn't teach me at the pace that I can learn because I had to sit there and wait for the other kids to learn whatever the teacher was still talking about. And that was annoying for me and a waste of my time, because I could be out doing something else while they're still learning whatever they need to learn so they can catch up. Like, I don't want to have to be penalized and have to sit here and wait so that the other students in the class can catch up, even though I understood that they needed to learn just as much as I do. It's unfortunate that they couldn't learn at the rate that I was learning, but you know, it is what it is. I needed to find some other outlet. This led me to get in trouble at school. This led me to always have parent-teacher conferences for my parents, talking to my teachers. Jennifer's a great student, but she never knows how to be quiet. She never stops talking. And now here I am. I'm a content creator. That's my full-time job. Imagine that I had to listen to my teachers tell me that talking was going to get me in trouble. Talking too much was going to get me in trouble. Imagine that I had to listen to my family members who told me, you talk too much. Talking is going to get you in trouble one day. Like, first of all, I'm not even talking about negative things. I'm not talking about people, because I've never in my life ever desired to do that. I've only ever desired to help people learn and grow and teach people the stuff that I was doing even before I understood what content creation was. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, to make a long story short, I want to be able to get to the point where my children can be homeschooled and I can teach them the most important lessons about life that they need to learn on my own terms and on their own terms as well. Like, soon enough, y'all mark my words. Mark my words this day, guys. One of these days, and I'm not saying very soon or a long time from now, I'm just saying one of these days, I'm putting it out there in the air. Me and my children and my man, we're going to move to Thailand and we're going to live there for 3 months. Okay? We're going to get us a cute little visa or whatever the people do. I'm going to learn all the information that I need to learn, and me and my children are going to go around the world and we're going to visit different countries and we're going to learn about different cultures, because I normally make it my business to go out the country at least once a year. And I kid you not, what you're going to learn when you go out the country is something it's something that you can't even put a name on it. There's nothing that you can use words to describe it as, because it's so surreal. It's like you have an epiphany. You're going to see life differently. There's going to be a shift in not only your mindset, your perspective, your body, everything. The way that you see, if you're a U.S. citizen and you have never left the country, I encourage you to save up a couple dollars. I don't care what you got to do. Try to find a way to make it happen to go visit another country, because I promise you, if you even ask somebody who's ever left the country, they're going to tell you the same thing as well. It will change you. It will change you forever. And once you have certain knowledge, you'll never be the same again. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so I'm already at like 20 something minutes in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up so that I can make my next one. But I will tell you guys the last two. So number 4 is multiple monetization avenues. So beyond AdSense, YouTube now offers more ways for small creators to make money, including super thanks, memberships, digital product sales, and brand deals with micro influencers. Okay, number 5 is community-driven growth strategies, where small creators are leveraging collaborations, engagement-driven content like polls, QA, live streams, stuff like that, and niche communities to build loyal audiences and grow organically without relying solely on the algorithm. So if you're anything like me, like I said, if you say that you're a person who's super multifaceted and you can do so many different things, okay, make a couple different pages. But just understand that if you're gonna make more than one YouTube channel, you gotta be willing to tell yourself, I am committing to this channel. I'm committing to my mission. I'm committing to telling people the value that I need to tell them and showing them what I say I want to show them. For my 3 channels that I didn't even finish telling y'all about, oh my God, maybe you got to catch it on the next episode. I don't know, but you know, for my 3 channels, I'm committing to myself. If I show y'all right now, if I go to my room right now, you're going to see on my wall, I got like 20 more, because today is what, the 10th? Yeah, I got like 20 post-it notes on my wall right now, because for each month, I put a post-it note on my wall and I label the day. Day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way up until day 30 or day 31 or whatever. And each day that I post my content, I'm doing what I said I was gonna do, and I snatch that post-it note off the wall. It's a way of keeping myself accountable, because a lot of times we keep trying to rely on other people to hold us accountable when we grown. And even if we're not grown, if you're a kid, if you're under the age of 18, or you still live with your people or whatever, or you don't have no responsibilities like bills and stuff to pay, you sleeping on yourself. You need to make your content. This is your wake-up call right now to make that content and don't sleep on it, because maybe when you move out, there will never be another chance again in life for you to be in a situation where you're not responsible for bills and you can actually have that room for creativity. When you're somebody and you're in this real world and you got bills waiting on you tomorrow, on the 1st, on the 15th, on the 20th, whatever, that stuff can get really stressful. And when you're in hustle mode and you're in struggle mode, a lot of times it's hard. You can't even think about being creative because you're so focused on trying to make the money to pay your bills. Like, I've been that girl. I've been there. And I had to live through it. You understand what I'm saying? It's not easy. So I'm telling you this stuff from experience. When I moved out of my people's house, I thought I had all the answers. And I'm not saying I got all the answers now, because here and there, I still struggle. I'm not saying that I don't struggle. I definitely struggle. Thank the Lord, I finally got me and my children out of the hood. Thank the Lord for that. I cried many a days for that. I prayed many of days for that. And if y'all go to my Story Jennifer Ann channel, I'll talk about that, at some point in time or another. But, it wasn't easy. And even though I've been making content since I was 10 or 11 years old, I feel like I've been struggling my whole life, or I've been going through something my whole life. And I've been using excuse after excuse to not make my content that I needed to make as consistently. But when are we going to wake up and we're going to decide for ourselves, okay, I'm done making excuses. I'm done blaming other people for my shortcomings. It gets to a point in life where you got to take accountability for your own actions and for the stuff that you're not doing and the stuff that you are doing. Okay, so like I said, this is y'all's wake-up call. This is also a chance for you guys to know and understand that this is your opportunity, man. Don't wait until 2027. Don't wait until 2028 to start talking about you want to be a content creator when you got the opportunity right now. Let's get this money right now. Let's make this content right now. Let's give people the valuable information that they need right now. Let's teach the people about things that we had to overcome and learn from making our content so that other people don't make those same mistakes. Let's show people so that way it doesn't take them a year to figure something else out when we could have told them yesterday, and now we just saved them so much time. That's my mission. I'm going to show you guys everything that I've been doing, not only to network, but to sell digital products. I've been in tech. And that's something I can't even believe. Like, I remember growing up and watching a lot of people like the Wolf of Wall Street, all these people work in corporate offices. Little did I know, one day your girl was going to be working in the penthouse of a corporate office. You understand? So with all the things that I've learned and all the things I've been able to show people, I'm going to be able to come on this platform and teach you guys all of this stuff. And it's just amazing. But who would I be if I decided to hold all that knowledge in? Hello? Who would I be? A fraud? Because that's how I would feel. In the Bible, God says something like, I don't know, but either way, he blesses you with knowledge, and it's meant to bless other people, just like he wants you to tell more people about him. You know what I'm saying? So when God blesses me and he teaches me something and he tells me something, it's cool to go tell my homegirl. It's cool to tell my mom, my dad, my sister. It's cool to tell a couple people in my network, but how can I get it to the masses? How can I get this information to more people? Because if I was looking for this information, I know other people was too. And I know you probably have some great information that you can share to me that can help me to grow too. So let's come together. Put a comment down in the comment section below. Put whatever information or any little tip or trick that you have that you can share. I'll share another tip or trick too if I can think of something out there. Well, I know I got a whole, listen, when I get to talking, I get to talking. So I'm gonna definitely add a couple little tips down there in my in the description below. And I'm excited, small creators, let's gather here. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn your alerts on, because like I said, each and every day I'm gonna be trying to post content more consistently, and I'm not perfect, so maybe it won't be every single day, but that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me. I'm excited to go on this journey. I'm low-key thinking about doing maybe like a cute little 30-day challenge or something. Would y'all be down to do that? Like, I think that if I had more people who could do it with me, that would make it more fun too, and then we could all see success together. So if y'all would be interested in doing like a 30-day challenge, you know, hit me up, let me know. I'll be excited to learn that too, and then we can go from there. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to my channel. I appreciate you all. Talk to you soon.